And where is the album? Where is the album? What do you want to tell them?
I want to tell you that summer is going to be lit.
Get out.
Yes, the summer's going to be lit. Love her.
Debut album. Do you have a date in mind?
I hate being asked this question, but I know that it's only right. Definitely towards the end of the year.
What? Is it on? Is it on?
This is the Pop Culture Fairy, and we are all gathered here today to discuss one thing and one thing only. Where is the album? Specifically referring to Normani's album. We can talk about Miss Robin Rihanna Fenty's album another day. But before we get to that, just like any other story, whether a fairy tale or not, we have to start from the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Normani Kordei Hamilton is an American singer, songwriter, model, and dancer. Normani first got her big break in the music industry at 16 when she auditioned for the X Factor as a solo act. Despite her positive first impression on the judges, Normani got cut during the second round of boot camp along with 4 other girls: Ally Brooke, Lauren Haregi, Dinah Jane, and Camila Cabello. The girls were able to continue the competition as a group, just like some other band members I know of. And thus, Fifth Harmony was born. The group made it to the X Factor finale to the iconic surprise of Britney Spears, and they ended up finishing in 3rd place. Although the girls didn't win their season of the X Factor, they did manage to land a joint record deal with Simon Cowell's label, Psycho Records, and L.A. Reid's label, Epic Records. The girls received a lot of mainstream success during their run. They are one of the best-selling girl groups of all time, with a reported 33 million copies sold and 1.6 billion on-demand streams. They even made history as Fifth Harmony was the only girl group to receive a top 5 single during the decade. On March 19th, 2018, the group announced their indefinite hiatus, now as a foursome, due to Camila Cabello's messy and abrupt departure from the group. The official statement from the group read, "After 6 years going hard and nonstop, we also realized that in order to stay authentic to ourselves and to you, we do need to take some time for now to go on hiatus from Fifth Harmony in order to pursue solo endeavors." Many fans took to social media to voice their sadness regarding the announcement, while others were excited and looking forward to seeing what the girls would produce musically as individuals, especially Normani. Fast forward to 2023, and it's been almost 5 years since Normani has embarked on her journey as a solo artist, yet we are still waiting on her to release her debut album. We still don't even have the title.
And Tiff, don't be coming for Fifth Harmony because Normani is that bitch.
That part. Normani is that. When I look back at her VMA performance in 2021, I am still amazed at how sleek the choreography and production is, especially considering that she had very little time to prepare for this performance. Many people root for Normani because they see she has great potential to be a main pop girl. She can sing, she can dance, she's gorgeous, and many people want to see a darker-skinned Black girl at the forefront of pop music. In 2018, it was announced that Normani signed to RCA/Keep It Cool Records. And on August 2nd, 2019, Normani debuted her first single, Motivation. The single was released alongside a music video that really gave...
Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh? Come on.
Pop girlies.
Let's get sexy. Yeah.
Yes, bitch. Work.
The music video for Motivation went viral, and Normani was met with praise from fans, music critics, and celebrities, including Ariana Grande, who wrote the song, Kehlani, Lizzo, and Cardi B. The positive reaction to the music video was due to its intense choreography and many references to 2000s pop culture. Normani then followed this up with a well-received performance of the song that same year at the VMAs, and then she kind of vanished. Well, I mean, she did release an okay song with Meg Thee Stallion and had a small dance cameo in Cardi B's WAP video, but other than that, we didn't see much of Normani until 2021. Normani reemerged to the scene with her single Wild Side, featuring Cardi B. The music video for the song was well received, and the song itself inspired a sound on TikTok that you could not escape in 2021. The music video and the TikToks aside, many fans were divided on the song. Many thought the Aaliyah interpolation was not necessary, or they didn't care for the Cardi B feature. Wildside debuted at number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100 and peaked at number 1 on the R&B streaming songs chart. Although the song was a hit, it wasn't necessarily a groundbreaking win for Normani in terms of elevating her career.
Several months later.
March 18th, 2022. 8 months after Wildside's release, Normani dropped the R&B ballad Fair. The response was underwhelming. Really, the song came and went. It was her first song that did not enter the Billboard Hot 100, and I think it's because
it was supposed to give, but it did not give what needed to be gave to the highest of giving, if that makes any sense.
It's a good song, but definitely not a commercial sensation. And considering she dropped this single when the summer was approaching,
We all make choices, but that was a choice.
a more up-tempo song likely would have performed better, but I do commend Normani for demonstrating her versatility, being vulnerable, and trying something new. She's still workshopping her sound and who she is as an artist, which brings me to...
Where is the album? We need the damn album. Where is the album? Release the damn album.
In an interview, when asked about the album, Normani let the public know why the release has been experiencing delays.
We're that close.
Yeah.
And you said you've taken your time on this. I think you said this. You're taking your time on this because there's no do-overs on your debut album.
Exactly. Like, this is my first project, you know, and I feel like if I were to put an album out when I released Motivation, to be quite honest, like, I probably wouldn't have been as fulfilled as I know that I'm going to be when I release this.
Normani's peers have described her as a perfectionist, and Normani herself has even stated that she's been overcritical of her artistry.
She is the biggest perfectionist I've ever met, to a fault, which is always amazing. And to see her collaborate with not only her producers, her songwriters, her directors, her stylist, every detail Normani is involved with. And it's so incredible to see artists who still care that much to be that invested.
I think it's because of the high expectations people have of Normani, the expectations she likely has of herself, and her having to work through her own insecurities after being in Fifth Harmony. Something I do want people to be more mindful of when thinking about the delays of Normani's debut album is that her mother, Andrea Hamilton, got diagnosed with cancer for a second time in 2020. At the same time, I was working on my debut album, and completing it seemed very unrealistic. Aside from my mom, I wasn't concerned about anything, including music, she told Elle magazine. As the child of a cancer survivor, I sympathize with Normani's experience, and I can see why she took some time away from music. The time we have with our loved ones is invaluable, and I'm glad to say that as of 2022, Normani's mom is cancer-free. Normani and her personal life definitely have contributed to the delay of her debut album, but fans and I speculate that there is another power at play.
Normani, you have haters in your team, I swear to God.
While RCA is known for having very prominent artists under their label, including Michael Jackson, Beyonce, and for a little while Taylor Swift, the label is also known for dropping the ball on very promising artists, most notably Tinashe. In 2019, after parting ways from RCA, Tinashe revealed that the label was sabotaging her career. Fans have also noticed that RCA has allegedly not been promoting and investing in Normani as much in comparison to other artists. Did you know Normani was supposed to perform Wildside on Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show? Me neither, and the performance was mysteriously canceled shortly after it was announced. In a sit-down interview with 92.3 Radio, Normani revealed that she spent a foolish amount of money in making her music video for Wildside.
I mean, we on the spot right now. What's the budget?
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot that I had to.
You had to put up some money for
invest
it?
my own.
That's right. Invest.
Yeah, music
invest.
video. Yeah. Oh wow. Alone, but I believe in.
So
what
it's
I'm
over $1
doing
million budget, huh? That's crazy.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's what you got to do. You got to invest in yourself.
Exactly.
And you know that now.
I mean, the number that I put in would probably sound foolish to a lot of people, but I definitely know that it was well worth it.
The production for music videos are typically covered by the label, and interestingly enough, Only a day after this news was made public, Normani's single Wild Side was removed from Apple Music for hours. This caused the single to take a huge dip from the chart, and though Normani has never made an official statement on the topic of struggles with her label, the inconsistencies, suspicious behaviors, and controversies have people thinking otherwise.
Motivation, 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 motivation.
Happy endings aren't just for fairy tales, and I'd love to see Normani rise to prominence in the music industry. So let's talk strategy. Normani is lacking a solid fan base. As an artist, having a loyal fan base is critical for creating long-term success in the music industry. Some of the biggest artists in music have a really special relationship with fans. I suggest for Normani to do more live streams, have low-key fan performances. She's really about that Y2K vibe. Why not film a video diary? I loved when artists used to do this. Normani is a phenomenal dancer. I would love to see her post dance videos on YouTube, similarly to Lisa of Blackpink. One of my favorite songs from Normani is Checklist. It's honestly a hidden gem. And I just know she would eat the girlies up with the choreography for this one. Not only will this strengthen her relationship with fans, but it will help keep her name in the public. I so badly want Normani to be more of a fashion girly. And that's not to be shady. I'm literally recording this audio in a shameless, off-the-rack ensemble from Target. I just think her new stylist, Mimi Cottrell, has put her in great looks so far. But we can elevate, we can evolve. I'm never too curious about what Normani is going to wear because I know she's either going to give us a relatively forgettable cute look or a relatively forgettable sexy look. Let's do something avant-garde. Let's do something camp. Let's wear something vintage. Let's go on the red carpet in an outfit that people will be writing think pieces on. I actually created a lookbook of outfits I'd love to see Normani in, ranging from the upcoming designer Shoutout to vintage Mugler, so chew on that and let me know which one of them is your favorite in the comments section. Fashion and music icon status go hand in hand. I mean, look at the material. Fashion has also been an exciting way for artists to usher in a new era, and I'd love to see this represented when Normani decides to make a comeback. And lastly, Normani, RCA, release the album, release an EP, post a video diary, I don't care. As long as she's consistently delivering something, I'm a happy camper. I definitely would prefer a music video or album, but it seems like they're trying to hold that one hostage. Consistency, consistency, consistency. That's all I ask for. Whether it's RCA or Normani holding back her album, I genuinely do hope we eventually get to see this talented Black woman from Atlanta, Georgia, get the opportunity to reach her full potential. And with that, thank you so much for watching my very first YouTube video. I greatly appreciate it. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you care. This is the Pop Culture Fairy signing off. Toodles!
Yeah.